more charms, ML Choux incoming, and another ML5 Selector. Holy moly, guys. Smilegate just dropped the information to their newest anniversary event, and I am so hyped. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Uncle Valk, and let's go over this patch. First thing up on the docket, let's talk about that ML5 Selector. So, Smilegate has just introduced for their event, we will be having themed ML5 Selectors, and for the first Moonlight Blessing, we are going to be having Fallen Land as the theme. Now, if you're familiar with the Moonlight Theater, which I'm not, I don't read stories, so I still need to catch up on that. We will have the characters available from Fallen Lands, and these characters are Remnant Violet, Conqueror Lilias, Meat-Eater Koeric, Sage Vivian, Commander Pavel, Death Dealer Ray, as well as Astromancer Elena. A lot of these are essentially some of the best units you can have in the game, especially Conqueror Lilias and Meat-Eater Koeric. Can't go wrong with either one, so I'll be making a video in the future on that. Look forward to it if you need some help picking out which one of these units is the best. Following that, we have the new quality of life improvement for our inventory. With this feature being introduced, this essentially lets us turn and fodder our existing gear into charms that we'll be able to use to enhance our gear. So probably another gold sink, but I think this is going to help a lot of people. You can turn a lot of gear directly into a new currency that you can use in place of charms, I believe, to enhance your gear. And this is pretty big, just because this is going to help you organize your inventory a lot more cleanly, especially if you're one of those guys like me. You speed check every piece of gear, or you roll a lot of potentially good gear. This will give you a lot more maneuverability with your inventory box, so you don't have to clutter up your equipment storage box, since pulling gear out of that thing is quite a hassle. And speaking of enhancements, alongside our 5th anniversary, we'll be getting another Artina's equipment crafting event. Now, if you're new and you're new to the crafting events, this is going to be somewhat similar to the equipment selection event we have right now, except instead of being able to select each individual stat that you'll want, you get to pick out a base piece at +0, and once you have it, you can just take it to +15. And I would recommend using this to pick out generically good pieces as opposed to the current event, where I think you should be picking out specific high gear score pieces to complete builds for units that you have. This is going to just be another thing for new players, or for anybody, honestly. I mean, I like free things too, to catch up on gear, especially compared to the Hyperspace Whale. But don't forget, they get this event too, so hey, who knows? Maybe some of them get more ahead. Spooky. And with the 5th anniversary, we'll also be getting 10 free days of 10 summons. So it's going combined with our dailies that we get every day on reset. That is going to be 100 total summons throughout the course of the entire 5th anniversary. Like I said, love free stuff. They're already giving a lot, and as you know, as we say, we take those. And continuing from what we've been having in August, since every weekend has been free Unequipped, we'll be having the same thing in September as well. This is a really welcomed event that they're having, and I hope this is one of the few changes that we have that really turns into a mainstay in the community. We've been asking for this for a long time, so having more days of free Unequipped will unlock a lot of potential, especially for me when it comes to making videos and new builds on units. And I think for everybody else, just having more gold availability, especially with more gold sinks coming in, like the equipment reset, as well as converting your old gear into more charms, is just a bigger gold sink. So freeing up other gold sinks like unequipped costs could be good for the long-term health of the game. And if you were wondering, we will be having another login event. This one will go over the course of 2 weeks, and it's going to include a handful of things from an event artifact to 55 leaves, 5-star artifact, as well as a hero selector on week 2. But to me, the thing I'm looking forward to the most are these 2 gear reset pieces. If you weren't here for the Lethe as well as Ocean Breeze Luluka side story, they were essentially a part of the rewards given out. And what it does is, if you haven't swapped the stats on one of your gear yet, it will let you do a full reset back to its base plus 0 form. So if you had a really high potential piece of gear that may be low rolled, you can re-roll that entire piece from plus 0. And to me, this is one of the most welcome changes in the game, since as somebody who's been playing the game for 4 years, I have a lot of gear that I just wish was slightly better, and I will be fully taking advantage of that, and that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Another really cool change that's coming is because the profile card system has been such a good addition to our community. Smilegate is also including a lot of fan art that they receive online to be able to be added to the profile card system. I'm really excited about this just because I play a lot of RTA, and profile cards show up all the time. And wow, having more options, especially fan art that pop off, pick up steam and be, usable in the main game, I think is such a cool touch, just to be able to add to the community and to the game itself. As far as the last bit of content being added, we are also getting Rift, which seems like a new PvE game mode. And it looks like this is a game mode where you can farm new gear and be able to choose the set. This is going to look kind of like the Lethe and Luluka side story, but instead of being able to farm this infinitely, you have a reset. I'm assuming this will be on a per week basis, and you would or per day basis maybe, and you get 5 resets, or five attacks every time it resets. And it seems like you'll either be able to do it for free or at maybe a small cost, and you just have to wait for the reset every time. So another game mode for PvE, pretty cool, but mostly I'm just here for more gear so I can get back into PvP. So with that would be all of the in-game content we will be getting for Anniversary, but they also gave us another teaser video for all the upcoming heroes and skins we'll be getting. So let's just rapid fire through it real quick. I'll give you guys what I think these characters are, and then maybe some quick thoughts on them. First up in the video is the art contest Lilias. Now, if this is anything like Fairy Tail Tenebra, she's going to be her own standalone unit. And it's looking like that as well, especially with her own S3 animation looking completely unique. Looking like a damage dealer as well, so oh boy, I can't wait to summon this one. I like this design quite a bit. The one after that is what appears to be a Sinful Angelica skin. Now, there is rumors that we'll be getting some type of skin for the Anniversary, so I wouldn't be surprised if they give us something like this, but wonder how that works out for people who don't have Sinful Angelica. That's pretty curious. If I had to guess, I would say this is probably the boss to either the new episode or maybe chapter 1 or 2 of the new episode. And he would be one of the earlier summonable characters. I'm assuming they're teasing him this early for a real reason. Epic 7 is known to have many attractive female characters, so I'm really glad they're adding more variety to the male characters in this game, especially a really rough and gruff looking type of guy. Not my personal type of design that I would go for, but hey, I'm always happy for more variety. And after that, I do believe this is our RTA skin for Season 10? 11? Season 10, I think. This is going to be our new RTA skin for Last Rider Crow. It's looking like instead of his normal bike, his bike will be white this time. Actually looks really cool. I'm pretty excited for this one. Can't wait for my skin. So if you guys are looking forward to this skin, I'll probably put out another end of season guide when we get closer to the end, maybe in the last week or two, just to help people catch up on the meta real quick. And then and then hopefully people can get their skin for the end of the season. So to round up the new teaser video, we do have a new character. I'm not quite sure who the character is, but my guess is that this is ML Choux. We were actually I was watching this video with some friends last night when it came out, and we were all having some different guesses, but somebody pointed out there's 5 rats in this in this unit showcase, so there's only one rat unit that I know, and oh boy, if it's ML Choux, I'm not gonna lie, Choux I feel pretty whatever about, but anything that lets me use the extra copies that I have, hey, we take those. I think in particular, the fact that she uses 5 elemental rats as well looks really interesting. Don't know about you guys, but I'd be really down if they made a unit do a lot more when it comes to changing their element, when it comes to their attack. I think given the way her animation looks, that is a huge possibility coming down, and I would be really excited if that's what it was. But for now, that's all I got for you guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm incredibly excited. I can't wait for the anniversary to get here. The new units, the new features, and the new free stuff. I can't wait for them all. I don't know. I'm just too excited. Can you guys tell? So, with that being said, that's the video from me. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments down below. And if you want, tell me what you guys are going to pick from the new ML5 Selector. I'd personally be picking up Death Dealer Ray because that's the only unit off that roster I don't have. Yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what you guys think, and if you guys don't know what to pick, I will probably be making a tier list and a small guide on that very, very quickly. So, that being said, this is it from me for this video. Alright, take it easy, guys, and stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.